Hi again, everybody. Happy Monday, Tuesday, if you live anywhere in Canada, where we celebrate Family Day or Louis Riel Day or Islanders Day, depending on where you live. I'm doing my Monday recap of our all hands meeting learning on Tuesday. So here we go. So this week, I'm actually bringing a piece of learning that I brought to the meeting, and it's both sort of organizational and technical. And so I'm going to tell a little story and what I got from it. So I was doing some, we do video and audio recording quite frequently as part of our production that we do for clients in the e-learning realm. And so this past week I was doing some voiceover recording with actors for some scenario training that we were doing, that we built. And I was having a little weird RF interference with a wired mic, and I won't get too technical, but it was annoying. It's easy enough to fix in post, but I'd rather fix it, before we're in post. And so I went. There was one other person working in the office on that day, Sebastian, who is our tech lead, who is a very systems thinker. And systems problem solver, which is quite different from me. I'm very adaptive, and so while I usually can find a solution, I don't necessarily find the solution to a problem, whereas he gets very focused on finding the solution. And it's really interesting that our different problem solving ways, how they work and how they complement each other, I think. So anyway, we solved the RF problem that I was having with the USB mic that I was using for this, but in the course of this, we ended up having a discussion about the large 14-channel mixing board that we have in our studio that we don't use that much because it's frankly a little more complicated than what we need for 99% of our work. And also, I haven't found it to be super effective. It has some limitations around sort of the dynamic range and whatnot. And Sebastian said, well, that seems weird. And then proceeded to spend some time basically teaching himself the mixing board and finding the PDF of the owner's manual online, and discovering that in fact the board works just fine, but the person who bought the board for Onlia years before even I started, and then every subsequent person that person trained has been using the board the wrong way. And so I guess the lesson that I took is one, really knowing what you need in a piece of equipment is important, and not sort of buying something that is outside the realm of complexity that you need just for the sake of it being awesome. Is an important thing to remember when you're shopping for gear. The new shiny thing might be great, but you may not actually need all the things that it does, and they may actually confuse you and actually limit what you get out, not just out of the thing, but what you produce with it. And then the second thing is, don't assume that the way you're doing something is the right way. The way that we were using this tool for the last 7+ years worked, but not as well as it could have, and it actually it caused headaches in post-production from time to time. And then the third lesson is, ask people who do things differently than you do them to look at problems that you have. And I think for me, this is the most crucial one like I said, I'm a very adaptive problem solver. I will find the solution that lets me get back to work and lets me deliver the thing that I'm supposed to deliver as quickly as possible at quality. And because of that, I will work in less than ideal conditions for years, as it turns out. And so to once in a while turn over a problem of either great import or not very great import to someone who looks at it from an entire systems perspective gives you the opportunity to solve that problem in a way that is totally novel to anything that you might have had in mind. And that is my dog Dolly telling me that we are done for today. So I hope, like me, you find someone who can help solve all your problems the way Sebastian solved mine. And have a great week. We'll see you next Monday.